Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode on Greg Tech New Horizons. Today I'm still looking at forestry and multi-farms. Last episode we made the carpenter. I've now gone on and made some heating coils, and I'm working towards making the Thermionic Fabricator. So I've gone through all the process of making everything, and then I've looked at actually crafting it, and it's crafted in the carpenter which we have, but the carpenter requires power. So I'm also going to go for one of these engines, and the one I've picked out is the Biogas engine, purely because it can run on creosote, and we have lots of that. So I'm thinking that's quite a good option. So yeah, let's get into it, because I want to get this made. So, well, I've gathered up quite a few of the materials. What I'm aiming for eventually, I'll just point out actually on my little clipboard, is a tree multi-farm, and I believe there's a farm manager which can manage my crops. So I'm thinking I can manage the sticky resin out of the stickweed and get them straight into a chest or something if I can automate it. So I can't remember where I've seen that quest. I've tried looking through and I can't see farm manager anywhere, but it could be in one of the other tabs, to be honest. So there's so many different things. Is it in here? Crop automation. I think this might be it. I'm not sure. Yeah, anyhow, so that's what I'm working towards. Trying to automate a few things. So forestry and multi-farms, biogas engine. So I've gone ahead and made up all the components for this. We just literally need to craft it now, which we could actually do in an assembler, even though I've made up all these materials. We need an engine core, which is made in the carpenter. I can't do it that way. Could do it this way, but I don't have the lubricant. Seed oil, I don't have that either, so I think I'm going to go for the other way. We'll use a normal crafting table. So, biogas. Okay. What should we choose? Because I know I'm going to run it off of creosote, but we do have other options. Fuel lava usage. Fruit juice. Liquid honey, milk, constant, seed oil. Where was the creosote? So everything has different usage per tick. I mean, I'm wondering if I should take this and save it for later on. I suppose no, because we can just make it. We'll work out how to make seed oil if we really need it. I'll take the creosote, because that's what I want to run it off. So this guy is made in the carpenter, so we need to set that up now with our new biomass engine. Out of interest, does it actually cause pollution? Doesn't say it does it? I think I'm going to set it up here because I've got a bit of a space here. I think I'm going to need like a forestry area though, aren't I? I mean, that could be here. This is only used for really building materials at the moment, this area. Yeah, I think we'll use this area. That's just a void chest for deleting stuff, so I'm not worried about that. Right, which way round do we place things? I think. Is that correct? Requires fuel, yep. Requires redstone. Oh, to activate it. So if I literally just get a lever, that'll give it a redstone signal. Lever or button or something like that. So we've got buttons. I'm sure we've got a lever somewhere as well. Yeah. Let's try the lever. Okay, let's try redstone torch. How do I get this thing going? Is it even the right way round? It seems to be attaching itself that way. Thermionic fabricator is used to craft electron tubes and stained glass. It requires redstone flux energy to run. This is your first machine made in the carpenter. Once warmed up, it needs to maintain a certain heat level to operate. The amount of power supplied will determine how much heat will be generated. If you do not supply enough power to maintain the current temperature, it will slowly drop. Okay, it'll continue to draw power, so disconnect it if you don't need it. Alright, how do we get this thing running? Where's my redstone torch and lever gone? Okay. Ah, so the redstone signal seems to have worked because that tab has gone. But it still says no fuel. Are we using the wrong fuel? That's when I start to wish I'd taken something else. Producing live power with lava is possible with the biogas engine. You need water, seed oil, milk, creosote oil, FR biomass in the other slot. Ah, so we need lava as well. But have I got to put lava in here? Let's try it anyway. What have we got to put it in? Other than a bucket, I don't think I want to use a bucket. I'm sure I've got some empty cells or something somewhere. There we go. These are different, aren't they? Can I pinch some lava? No. It took the lava. Ah. Okay, so still isn't doing anything, is it? No fuel. Right, I'm going to go and get a bucket of creosote. Ah. Oops. Oh, I wrecked my carpet. Never mind. I just don't seem to be able to get it to accept creosote. Hold shift for details. Biomass, sap, resin, seed oil, milk, fruit juice, water, biogas, honey. So it doesn't mention creosote now. And that is just lava. So, water. We can just put water in it. Okay, well that's got to be worth a try. Is this when I flood the room again? No, it has accepted it. Ah, is that what it was? Water. So nice and technical. All these different fuels and creosote, and all I needed was water. Okay, so if that's, yeah, that's now working. It's heating up. No recipe. So we want to make the Thermionic Fabricator. So it looks like we've got a crafting grid here. So if we put the components in there, we should be able to make it. So screw, coils, tank. Right, let's see if I can remember that. Probably not. And that one. Oh, here we go. So this wants creosote oil. Or does it? I've run out of fuel. Okay, so we're going to need more and more water. It probably hasn't got hot enough, has it? So we'll just do cells in there. I'll try buckets. I know buckets kind of work. Right. Is this even correct? Because it's not showing anything. Yeah, that's what it should be doing. Ah, so we need molten redstone, not the creosote I put in there. Can I get the creosote out? I don't know. Molten redstone. I don't see I'm going to be able to make molten redstone. I don't have a squeezer. Let's just accept redstone. No. I know I can smelt this down in the smeltery. Yeah, I don't get too mad. I don't know how much I'm going to need. Probably quite a lot. No, I don't think I need that much. So that's liquid redstone. Can I fill a cell? Hmm. What is this squeezer? I haven't seen a quest for this. It could be that, couldn't it? I don't know. Right, this is really confusing. Maybe we should make something else, like I know a clockwork engine would work. We just have to keep winding it up, basically. Right. I can't really get the other one working, so mind you, it's the molten redstone, isn't it? I'm struggling with, not the. Molten redstone cell, bottler, fluid extractor, fluid canning machine. Okay, looks like we need one of these. Probably going to need the extractor as well, aren't we? What about, out of interest, high pressure extractor? No. Try and remember what machines I've already made. Yeah, not that one. I think we're going to have to make it. So, there's a couple of circuits. Now I have stocked up a bit of material, so it should be a bit easier. Let's take some of those out of there, put them in that one. Gonna need some more copper wires. Yeah, I've made a load of motors and I've made a few more parts in here, like conveyor modules. Obviously I've got pistons, conveyor modules. I need to make some more row barbs. The motors are sat in one of these. Or did I use them? I may have used them. Oh, they're here in my inventory rather. I found out a good way of making them in the assembler, so that's really cool. Extractor we're making. So 2 circuits, electric pump, that's the one we need to make. Where's those motors? Did I use up all the rubber sheets already? Let's quickly make some more. All this just to get some redstone, eh? Make sure we needed these as well. Two cables, piston. Let's make the circuits. What do we need? Just have a quick look at the recipe. Is there a better way of making this? That's not basic circuit, it's just circuit, isn't it, at the moment? Electronic circuit. LV, okay. Whatever these funny cards are. Yeah, we don't have any of those. So circuit assembler is what we're going to need eventually. So forget that idea. Vacuum tubes could be made in there. Oh, with molten redstone. Okay, I see a pattern forming here. If someone crafts something, I seem to be making one at a time. It's like, it seems a bit ridiculous. Alright, glass dust. And then we need the ball mould, which is in here. No, everything seems to have a complicated process, doesn't it? I need all those crafted. Okay, we've got our two circuits. Glass. 2 or 4, I can't really take 4. 2. And the machine hole. Hang on, we need a lot more steel plates. A couple of raw iron plates. Okay, we should be able to make that now. So just got to change the glass to regular glass. Need my chisel. Right, we have a fluid extractor. I don't really have anywhere to put it yet, so I think I might remove the mixer for now. Let's hand in the quest, shall we? So, fluid extractor, there we go. If you want to get that molten redstone into a cell, you'll need a fluid canner instead of a GT tank. Why? Because reasons. Cells do not. You heard that the carpenter needs some molten redstone for a few recipes. Convert redstone dust into fluid requires a fluid extractor. Let's build once we've done that, and then we're going to need to get it into a cell, so we have to build the canner as well. Right. One fluid extractor. Look how easy that is. But now we need to get it from there. We'll have it, but we need to make that machine, don't we? Right. I've got lots of empty cells. Apple cider, I'm going to drink that off in that. Right, let's put my other machines up there, out of the way. Go for the next one, which was the canning one, wasn't it? It's this. It's probably here, isn't it? No. Canner. What's a canning machine? Is it? Basic canning machine. So another 2 circuits, another machine hole, another pump. We've got the pump, we've got the cables, got the glass. Probably just the circuits that are going to be a pain again. I should have most of the stuff now. Should. Oh, there's one more coming out, might take it. So, copper wires are going to be required. We always need lots of copper wires. I think what else we're going to need, probably let's throw some steel in to get some more steel plates for that machine hole. Oh, we've got some in already, but always need more, right? Okay, so make that. Make one of those. Circuits are requiring resistors. Resistors are requiring coal dust. Coal. Dust. Let's do the rods. Where's the lathe? No, there's nothing in there yet. We'll throw those into, and we'll make a few just to get us by. Right, 2 more circuits. Let's remove that one. Add that one in. Okay. Right, what do we need? So we need 3 glass, 2 tin cables and a pump. One, two, three, and a pump. At least we made a few spare ones of those. Haven't got to make that again. Right, we'll pop that there. I'm gonna also output wrench. Shift click it to there. Hopefully that. Ah, hang on. Did I click the wrong? Why is it not coming out? I can just do it this way. I don't think this is an ideal way of doing it. Not sure why that's not output into that. As the input isn't lining up, I don't know. I sure have to mess around with that. Right, I need to empty that out. How do I get it out? Let's try starting again. Hopefully it's emptied it. Yeah, I'm probably going to take a bit of damage now, aren't I? While I... In fact, I'm not. I'm going to Let's put the redstone straight in. What am I doing? Where's everything else gone? I've got a load of motors in here. I remember it was 4 screws. Pretty sure that was up there. No, that was at the bottom. The tank was at the top. That was there. Where's the coils? There we go. This seems very complicated. Why is it not working again? Right, Thermionic Fabricator, come on. We can do this. The work table needs to be in that slot. Right. Still, we have nothing. That doesn't seem to be going into there, so I'm wondering if it doesn't accept the cells because they're not railcraft cells, they're not fluid cans. Right, I need to just put these anywhere out, not in my inventory. Let's try and take it in a bucket. No, we're going to need power slot. Do I need to put cans in here or something? I need an empty can. No, not canisters. This is very confusing, isn't it? So, if you want to get that molten redstone into a cell, you'll need a fluid canner. Right, so IC2. Empty cell. That's exactly what I've got though, isn't it? Yeah. So I've got the cells into one. Fortunately, most fluids work perfectly, but redstone, cracked fluids, and certain other ones do not, or just use the universal cell. Right, so why is that not accepting the universal cell? Why is it not even recognising the recipe? Hang on, now it's accepted it. Right, it's just being a bit fussy. You have to do one at a time. Wow. Ah, literally I can just click them in as well. Wow. After all that. Oh, here we go. We're in business. Never give up. There's always a way. Hopefully we've got enough. No. Oh yes. We managed to make it. Just about. We've done it. Oh, I need a rest after that. Go to sleep. Now that was a little bit of a pain, to say the least. Yeah, this sounds really simple, doesn't it? But you have to really look at every little detail of everything. I mean, now I've done it, it sort of makes sense. But before, it wasn't making sense. Anyway, I hope this helps someone because, yeah, I wish I'd watched a video on this before I'd done it because that is quite a complicated process if you've never done that before. But there we go, we've done it, we've worked it out, so we can now move on to finding some apatite, tricalcium, pyrochlor, which I don't even think I've found that yet, but anyway. Apatite, yay, we have found one, that's good, so we haven't got to worry too much, we can go and do that. Right, so before I send you all to sleep with this extra long episode of trying to figure out how the carpenter and the biogas engine works to get this Thermionic Fabricator, what should we do with it? Should we place it down? Let's place it down, have a look, we'll put it there for now. Anyway, so there it is, it's a Thermionic Fabricator, finally made it. There are recipes that can only be made in this, like the electron tubes, I believe, which I think that's these things here, which we'll have to get into soon. As you can see, there's various different ones, and after we've done that, we can finally get to our goal of the multi-farm. So I shall leave that there. Thank you all for watching. Sorry again if that was a little bit boring because I was being a bit silly and stupid and not being able to work it out, but I finally worked it out. Will that give me another one? No. Being silly again. So yeah, you put that's the recipe. That's the crafting grid. Put your components in there like you do with the work table. Don't forget to put a work table in there like I did at first. And yeah, pay attention to what fluids go in where and how you get those fluids, because I wasn't expecting to have to make the fluid extractor and a canning machine to can the fluids up just to be able to make this fabricator. I mean, just to make that fabricator, we've had to make a lot of them. We've had to make this biogas engine to run the carpenter, which we'd made before, and then we'd had to make those extra machines to extract the redstone, can it up and put it in there. So it's quite a long process. Hopefully it's worth it. I'm sure it's got its uses coming up very soon, other than electron tubes. But yeah, I shall leave this episode here. Thank you again for watching, and leave your comments below. Yeah, and thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you did like the episode. Hopefully you did. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. It's probably quite amusing for some people, thinking, you need molten redstone, you need to put a work table in, what are you doing, you silly man? But anyway, we worked it out, didn't we? So, yep. Thank you again, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!